people who are not on ground seem not to understand the concept of what we'll be saying. You will see this vast expanse of land. It borders, we have boundaries with the Ibilo, Ekpesa, and Onomo, right? Yes, Ogugu people. But unfortunately, our people are predominantly farmers. The main occupation around Okpamiri and in fact Okekwedo is farming. This is the area of the portion of land where our people should be farming, but of course farming activities cannot take place here as it were. Everyone who has ever attempted to farm around here end up getting their crops damaged and nothing happens. Any attempt to defend yourself or your crops or your properties lands you into trouble. We've had issues where some of our people had to be remanded for defending themselves against the Fulanis. We've had situations where some of our people were killed in their farmlands. Just 3 days ago, somebody was killed in Ugboshiele, right in his farm, by these herders. It has become very necessary to do the needful. The platform news.com, in collaboration with the Mayor Alfreds, decided to take it upon themselves to come and bring what is actually happening around here. For the first time, you'll discover that you now have permanent structures with corrugated iron sheets around. Does this not suggest that these people who ought to be predominant herders are here permanently? It will surprise you to know that this community has grown over 30 years to be larger than quarters of Lankwese that are over 300 years old. You see the permanent structures? It's our belief that these guys are here to stay unless something is done. We came here in this guise as if we are here to buy cattle. Nene, who beat him now? Why you beat him? Oh yeah, sorry. Can't take. Sorry. Come, can't take. Oh yeah, gashi. Oh yeah, zoka bata. Yeah, bata. Sorry. Your pikin they go school? They go school? Ba skulu? Ba makaranta? One of ba makaranta? Akwai makaranta ana? Ba makaranta ana? Haba. Ina okay yaro ne. Wana ba makaranta. Why? Woman no dey go school for Fulani. Why? You no like to read book? Ajia, you no like to read book? You like am? Sabi read Arabic? You sabi read Quran? Ba Quran? To, Sanu. This is a Fulani settlement in Lankwese. This particular settlement is bigger, as it were, than a quarter of Lankwese. This is locust beans, and you will realize that it was certainly not planted by the inhabitants of this area. It actually belongs to people. The people who pass us no, who pass on the way for no ki esha who pass ani uvo development eleva kai haleri mi. And I been igbe mm van I been onyoke hepatic bolono you me. Yeah. One bring makaranta come, make una children they go makaranta. Eh? Una no want makaranta? Government won't bring makaranta come. For below. They won't put school for here for honor. Cancel Garido Aimoga. Akwe makaranta acha. Amaba makaranta ana. Ba keu now. Ya ikeu? See all these una children, all of them supposed to go makaranta. Opa. Eh?
And they go build house.
They go build makaranta, new makaranta, they go build them for now. Make una they go. Is there for below? Where for below? Is there for market? Seriki? Why? Meshai? Me Sunanshi? Isa? Meshai Isa? Shine oga zango nanko? To. Now go there. We're here in disguise to evaluate the true position of things. Because when we tell people that these people are taking over, it seems like we are blowing it off proportion. But we are not. We are only able to be here comfortably because their men have obviously gone grazing with their cattle. And there's no day they go grazing that our people do not have complaints of herders destroying their crops. You see the whole of this vast land. The whole of this vast land with boundaries with Ibilo, Ekpesa, and Onomo is occupied by the Fulanis. This is the second camp we have visited. The distance from this camp to the next camp is less than just about 200 meters. Our challenge right now is that they no longer build the normal huts they used to build. They now build huts with bricks and corrugated iron sheets. You see these buildings, this suggests that these are permanent structures. Some of these are very recent. See one other one that is presently under construction. It's a brick building under construction. A brick building. We are bringing you this live from what the Fulani camp. Sano aja. This is one of the most recent buildings you see have been built, and they'll be roofed with corrugated iron sheets. This, by my right, is another settlement just cropping up and gradually expanding. The houses we counted just today are over 100 as it were. Over 100 in the two camps we have visited. Looking at this road, you will discover that it's more like a major road now. We're here, we would not have had the courage to do what we just did. It's the very reason we Hey! Stop! I think we need to do a recap. Let's go to the base.
The best part of this place is this.
Okay. Just give us 2 minutes to get out of this place before the men start coming back. This is the shooting range. This shooting range area right here at Isia. It's a standard shooting range. Was put here during the war. The whole of this expanse of land is dominated by the Fulanis. You will discover that there's no single farm around here. People used to farm around here back in the day, but they cannot do that right now because any attempt to farm around here, you will end up not harvesting anything. Right down there is Lankwese. But the good people of Lankwese can no longer make good use of their land. This is the Owena River Basin area around Isia Quarter in Lankwese. The lily-livered really cannot come here to do the kind of investigative journalism we've just carried out. It's a dangerous mission, and it was necessary.